Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Let us have a glimpse of Chakravarthy sir's life through a small audio and visual.
Mr. ES Chakravarthy, Center Head Tata Consultant Services, Bangalore. Mr. Chakravarthy has a master's degree in computers from PSD College of Technology, Coimbatore, and bachelor's degree in electronics and communications from Andhra University, Andhra Pradesh. Mr. Chakravarthy has made diverse contributions to the world of HR practice, the world of academics, and has also leveraged these experiences to make contributions to the larger industry fraternity. Mr. ES Chakravarthy has been honored with the Chanakya Award, which is given for national achievers for the year 2013 for business excellence in HR by Public Relations Council of India for his outstanding contribution to profession, industry, and society.
కష్టపడి చదవద్దు, ఇష్టపడి చదవండి. Why did he not say that one?
Mr. Chakravarthy has been honored as a member on National Social Security Board, also known as NSSB, under the chairmanship of the Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment under the section representing eminent persons from civil society.
It's my Vignan, it's your Vignan, and together it's our Vignan. Keep it rising and keep it shining wherever we go, whatever we do.
I'd like to take the privilege to invite Dr.ES Chakravarthy sir to share a few words.
Jai Shri Gurudev. My sincere pranams to my mother, who was my first teacher and so well taught me the art of caring and sharing the people around me. My sincere pranams to her. My sincere pranams to my teacher and my mentor and my coach and one of the tallest legendary personalities in the world of academics, Rataya sir, for his amazing commitment to the field of education and nurturing batch of youngsters for the last 45 years. And my journey with Vignan started exactly 38 years before. And I am proud of it. And I love to say one more time, it's my Vignan and your Vignan and put together our Vignan. And that is what is Vignan all about. On this joyful evening, let me draw tremendous amount of inspiration from the song of the divine, the song of the God, Bhagavad Gita, and share my inputs and views to all the three important stakeholders of this joyful evening: teachers, parents, and students. And before I go there, I was informed by one of the principals that 97% of the faculty of Vignan schools are women, and I'm very, very proud of it. And let me say a few words about women as teachers. When men get into the classroom, they teach us and they make us learn things in the classroom. But when a mother, a woman comes to the classroom, and teaches the students. The mom makes us learn and also makes us transform in our life in the education. And that is the beauty of having women in the education. And I'm very proud of my teacher, Rataya sir, for having 97% of the faculty is from the mothers community. Let's be very proud of the women power what we see in Vignan. Teachers, I have 5 things to share with all of you. The most divine role in the society is the role of a teacher. The most noble profession of the society that we belong to is the teaching profession. With all the great work you do in the classroom, in the 4 compound walls of the school, let me also submit 5 views of mine and take it whenever you go to the classroom from tomorrow. The first one, I love to say, one size doesn't fit all. In the classroom, every student is unique, and every student is different, and every student comes with enormous amount of talent. Let's make the teaching as much as personalized. If you have 60 students in the classroom, every student must feel, I am getting an education which is personalized to me as an individual. If you can bring that unique selling point or unique differentiator in the classroom, every student will become a gem in their life. So one size doesn't fit all. We need to go to every student level and bring that personalized education into the classroom. My first sincere submission. The second submission, whatever I experienced, and I visit many institutions across the globe. Every week I am in 1 or 2 institutions. And every time I get this feeling when I go to a classroom, most of the teachers, I'm sorry if I am wrong, but take my submission with a lot of attention and understanding. Lot of teachers do teach for front benches. My dear teachers, the talent is also sitting in the last benches of the classroom if you are able to understand the students sitting in the last bench. Talent doesn't belong to only the first benches. Talent belongs to all the benches of the classroom. Remember that when you go to the classroom every day. The third submission, and Madam Rudramadevi said so nicely, we bring social skills. We teach them team skills. And many of the facets of education, she wonderfully spoke what happens in Vignan institutions. Let me also give one simple input to all of you as teachers. Encourage students to become problem solvers in the classroom. Very important for the future of any education stream across the globe. We must make our children the problem solvers for the future. And that comes by giving lot of importance to question WHY. Normally in the classroom, even in the examinations, we give lot of importance to what, how, where, when, etc., etc. But if you want to make our students, our young talent, to become the problem solvers for the future, we must give enough emphasis on making them ask why questions. First of all my parents, when you admit them into the classroom, first of all, ask them to ask a question. Why education for me? We never made students ask those kind of questions in the classroom. Please focus on making the students to ask lot of why questions in the classrooms. And that is the basis to make students as problem solvers, and also make the students as progressive thinkers for the future. And the last one. For teachers, I'll give 5 points. For students, I'll give 5 points. And for parents, I'll give 5 points. And somebody might ask, what is your love and affection towards this number 5? Number 5 is the most important number in Hinduism, because we all believe that Lord Shiva has 5 faces. And that made me to think when the students were performing on the stage by praying to Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesha, and I took some motivation from Lord Shiva, what we read during our school days, and wanted to apply that 5 number in whatever I speak. The last 5th point for teachers. My dear teachers, we are here because of you. Every one of us are made by our teachers. So with that respect, the last one, whenever you get time, teach some of the learnings from Bhagavad Gita. Absolutely important. Bhagavad Gita runs for 18 chapters. The best thing that happened to me in my childhood is going to Vignan from 8th standard to 12th standard, and also going to a Gurukul Patashala in a small village by name Jillalamudi. The school which is to be run by one Mata, Amma, and they taught me Bhagavad Gita in my 2nd standard of my education. My dear teachers, in those 18 powerful chapters of the Song of the Divine, it talks about Karma Yoga, it talks about Vijnana Yoga, and it talks about Bhakti Yoga. Bhagavad Gita gave these 3 yogas which we need to acquire as part of our life. One is my Karma Yoga, my responsibility, my role, my doings. And Bhakti Yoga, my belongingness, my spirituality, my service to the humankind. And the last one is Jnana Yoga, the yoga of science and technology and arts. Once in a while, refer to those preachings of the divine of the Song of the Divine, and make our generations to understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita is my sincere request to all the teachers of my Vignan group of institutions. So with this, I finished 5 important points to my teachers. And before I go any further, teachers, I read a beautiful line about you in the book, one of the literatures, and it goes like this. The heart of, I'll just relate to the teachers of what is that Vignan. The heart of Rudramadevi is large compared to any one of us because they are teachers. So the literature so beautifully says the average size of a person or an individual is much more larger and much more bigger because they are teachers of the society. Thanks for taking that kind heart in educating generations after generations like me under Vignan group of institutions. I am the proud ambassador of Vignan, and I am the proud product of Vignan. Let me give a couple of things, small things to my children. What I teach for my 2 little girls when they were in school education, the same thing I am going to say today in front of the kids. I know most of the kids are behind the stage, waiting for their time to come and participate and perform. But if parents can take the responsibility of referring to some of my 5 statements to the teachers, to the students, I would be very happy. My dear students, I see some of the little kids. My hero is Lord Krishna. Absolutely, my hero is Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna said one thing. As the basic principle of life, whatever you do, do it happily, is what Lord Krishna says. Whatever you do, do it happily. All my lovable kids, whatever you do it happily. So how to do it? When you want to do something, your mind will instruct you. Let me take a small example. When you go to the classroom, And when the class teacher comes into the classroom, the standard operating procedure, good morning, madam. The mind will tell you to say good morning to the teacher. But when you are saying that, put your heart, enjoy it, and say good morning, madam, with the complete soul, getting into that happiness state of respecting my teacher to say good morning. And that is what is the beauty. Think with the mind, but when you want to do it with your heart. And that is what is the learning that Sri Krishna gave us. Do it happily with lots of joy, and that comes from your heart. And in management field, people call it as passion. That is exactly what he has given as a management principle for the entire life of us as human beings. Whatever we do it with joy and do it happily. And in a movie, I remember, Suhasini madam makes a beautiful statement. I think in one of the movies in Telugu, she says, Kastapadi chadavaddu, istapadi chadavandi. Again, an extension of what Lord Krishna said. If you enjoy what you do, there is no hard work, it is joyful work. So students, understand that superb line that came from Lord Krishna. Number 2, education is a journey. It's not a destination. Whenever people call me for convocation ceremonies, I normally don't attend convocation ceremonies because they celebrate saying that you are done with the degree, thank you, bye-bye, have a great time. Education is a constant journey. Till the last breath of our life, we remain as a student and we remain as a learner, and hence education is a journey but not a destination. So my dear kids, education is so important. Please put all your energy, focus and liking towards education. Education makes you confident individual. Education makes you an active contributor. Education makes you a self-learner and a self-directed learner. And most importantly, all the teachers, listen to me very carefully. Education must make us a concerned civic citizen of Namma India, and that is the output of education. So education is so important for everyone because it makes us the concerned civic citizens of our Dharma Bhumi, the land that we belong to. And the third one, my dear kids, the most precious thing in life is blank. And that blank is mother. The most precious thing in our life is our mother. With all the sincere pranams to all the mothers who made us what we are today, always treat mother with respect in every transaction that we do in our life. Show the unconditional love to the mother in everything that we do in our life. Remember this statement. A person who knows how to respect and love the mother, they will love and respect the relationships, and they will love and respect everybody around us, and finally they know how to love and respect the society they belong to. Mother is the most precious thing of our life. Third statement I gave you. Fourth statement, Manava Seve, Madhava Seva. Again, one more great preaching of Lord Krishna. What does that mean? Every day, wake up in the morning, stand in front of the mirror with your uniform. All of you look very stylish and very smart. And remember this in front of the mirror. Along with me, my friends are important. Along with me, my relationships are important. Along with me, my classmates are important. Along with me, my friends are important. Along with me, my family is important. And along with me, my society is important. Remember these lines every day in the morning when you wake up and stand in front of the mirror after mom gets us ready for the school. And the last one. Forget all the 4 what I said. I said 5, right? Forget all the 4. At least remember this 5th one. Eat well, sleep well, and exercise well. And that is the best input I can give you on this joyful evening. Every daughter and every son, eat well. And Krishna spoke so well about that nutrition, right? That nutritious food. Anyone and all that what you speak is one of the killer statements I heard on the public platforms. Health is the best blessing that you can get. And you are the custodian of the health what you have. So eat well, sleep well, and exercise well. With this, just the way I taught my two little children in my own household, two little girls, the same thing I taught you today on this important occasion. Now, next 2 minutes, I'll close it. Before going to parents, Ashwita, happy birthday. All right? When Rataya sir used to come to Vignan Little Public School, right? I was in my 8th standard, and I used to be in a small hostel like Pandaripuram, very small hostel. Rataya sir used to come by 6:30, 7 o'clock. He used to have a white car. Oh, we used to say, sir came in this car. It's a luxury at that point of time. It's a marquee vehicle at that point of time with a nice, what do you call it as fancy number. And I think it goes with 7s. So, when he comes in the morning, he ensures that he used to have breakfast with us. So somebody used to go and say, sir, today is Chakravarthy's birthday. Right? The culture, what he has taught us, is he goes to the kitchen, gets 2 more laddus, or 2 more puris, or 2 more idlis, and he used to come and serve the person who is celebrating the birthday. And that is the value system of that great legendary person. Today, when we got to know that it's your birthday, you went somewhere and brought chocolates for us. The value system of Rataya sir still continues in Vignan group of institutions. My happy birthday wishes to you. I'm very, very happy to get escorted by you for this function. Hats off to you. So, my dear parents, I don't want to be in between you and your what's performing on the stage. I just wanted to say some few good things because Rataya sir, while going, he gave the job to me by telling to Rudramadevi madam, the Chaks will speak very well, Chakku will speak very well, it's okay, he will be there. So whenever me and Krishna meets in various forums, by the way, I got an opportunity to serve Vignan group of institutions as a management board member, and we're doing good things in the university that we belong to. And every function, me and Krishna goes, he says, okay, let me finish, and then Chakravarthy take over. So I have that responsibility and accountability to say some few good things as alumnus of Vignan group of institutions. I will share my own experiences. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about 5 things here to parents. First request that I have to you is, especially grandparents, the way you wish your granddaughters, the way you wish your grandson, please wish me and my family too. I need your blessings and wishes from every grandparent who is assembled here today. To all the grandparents, 97 to 2002, I was in US for a couple of years. So when I went to US in the first 2 years, I got my first baby girl. As an youngster, as a parent, I always believed that buying the best to the kids makes me a good father. Sometimes you forget your needs, and creating some bank balance made us think we are the best parents in the world. And when we go to the shops back in 1997, to buy a diaper is not easy in US. It should be very costly. But we used to forget all our things, expenses, and we used to go and buy diapers. Today, it's very easily available, but those days, it's very costly. So just like many, in spite of having enormous amount of experience with my role model, my father, still I always believed that doing the best makes me a great father. if not a great father, at least a good father. But sometime during my parenting, I read a beautiful book. It's called as Unposted Letters. Beautiful book. And in that book, I got a chapter or a page of write-up which taught me what a responsible father must be. And I will refer to that article and then I'll conclude my speech today. The article goes like this. For these students and kids, we as parents and elders in the households, they read us every day like a Quran. The article says like this. Every day our kids read us. We don't even know they read us. Literally they read us like a Quran every day. And the next line is, they experience us every day as a Bible. Beautiful lines. Hats off to that literature. So inspiring and so motivating, which talks about parenting as an article, one of the chapters. And it says, they refer to us as Vedas. We may not even know it. These are the most talented kids. At some point of time in management, we used to say, we take inspiration, motivation from leaders, role models, experienced people. I am telling you, the time has come where every one of us have to shamelessly accept that our motivation, inspiration comes from younger generations of this country. I am proud of it. I take inspiration from my daughters. He said, they read us like a Quran. And they experience us like a Bible. And they refer to us as a Veda. And finally, the beautiful statement comes out. And he says, they follow the dharma, what we follow. That's what gave me a phenomenal definition for parenting. If I am on the right dharma, my kids will be on the right dharma. If we follow the right dharma, definitely they will follow the right dharma. And I will go deep dive into this. And what I learned in that book, I will share it with you. What dharma we need to follow. In our house, when we interact with our mother, do it with love and affection. Dharma of love and affection. Your kids will start demonstrating same dharma and love and affection as a mother in the household. The second line, when you are interacting with your father and elders, pay right respect. Beautiful word, right respect. If I extend right respect to my elders around me and my father, I am sure my daughters will do the same thing in their life because they follow the dharma, what I follow in my house and the society I belong to. One more beautiful statement. When you are interacting with your spouse, do it with trust and transparency. If you do, as wife and husband in the household, deal with each other with trust and transparency, our kids will learn the trust and transparency when they become the future spouses of somebody else. One more beautiful statement. When you are dealing with the society, act with high levels of accountability and responsibility as a good citizen of Namma India. And the last one. When you are living with the environment around you, act with care. So these are some of the dharmas that we need to follow. And if we follow 100%, our kids also will follow the same dharma. And they become the most lovable kids, not only for the family that we belong to, for the society that we belong to. Thank you so much for giving me a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. It's a great pleasure to stand in front of you and share my views and ideas and inputs on the most joyful day of Vignan Group of Institutions. 45 years of journey in building leaders, in building social citizens, and most importantly, crafting the future of the society that we belong to. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Gurudev.